Have you ever missed someone and at the same time known completely that leaving was right? Have you ever felt proud of how far you've come and still felt behind? Have you ever loved someone and also been hurt by them without being able to choose which one to feel more? Most of us have been taught quietly that two opposite things can't both be true at the same time, so we force ourselves to choose. I either miss them or I made the right decision. I'm either doing well or I'm struggling. I either love them or they hurt me. But what if that's not how real life actually works? Psychology has a name for the ability to observe your own mind from a slight distance. It's called metacognition, and it's already a rare and powerful thing. To be able to pause in the middle of a reaction and ask yourself, why am I triggered right now? Is this fear or is this intuition? Am I protecting myself or am I pushing away something good? Most people never ask these questions. They simply react and then build a story around the reaction to make it feel justified. So if you've started to develop the ability to watch yourself think, to catch a pattern while it's happening, that matters more than you might realize. But some people are capable of going one step further. And what they can do is something even more unusual. They can hold two opposite things as true at exactly the same time without needing to resolve them. I love my family, and being around them sometimes completely drains me. Both true. I'm grateful for my life, and something in me still feels lost. Both true. I set a boundary, and I still feel guilty about it. Both true. I miss them, and I know it was right to leave. Both true. These are not contradictions to be fixed. They are paradoxes to be lived. And the immature mind struggles deeply with this. It wants certainty. It wants clean edges. If one thing is right, the other must be wrong. If someone hurt you, they must be entirely bad. If a situation is painful, it can't also be meaningful. But real life doesn't work that way. Real life is full of paradox. And the capacity to hold that paradox without collapsing into one side is one of the marks of genuine psychological maturity. Carl Jung, one of the most influential figures in psychology, wrote about this with great clarity. He believed that what truly grows a human being is not the resolution of opposites. It is the capacity to carry their tension, not to escape to one side, not to fight until one truth defeats the other, but to remain in the space between and let something new emerge from that tension. You cannot think your way out of a paradox by thinking harder. The mind that created the either slash or loop cannot be the same mind that gets you out of it. What has to wake up is something older and quieter, a kind of bodily wisdom, an intelligence that lives beneath the noise of constant analysis. Because your body already knows how to hold contradiction. It does it every moment. It carries both effort and rest, tension and release, without needing to pick one. And here is one of the most quietly liberating things you can discover. In a world of paradox, there is almost always a third option. Not this or that, but something that holds elements of both and moves beyond either. Not weak or strong, strength expressed through softness, not fearless or frozen. Moving forward while afraid, not closed or open, boundaried, and still loving. Life is not always black or white, and the person who can live in the gray, who can stand in uncertainty without immediately needing resolution, has access to a kind of freedom that binary thinking never allows. Maybe the secret, if there is one, is simply this. You are allowed to miss someone and know leaving was right. You are allowed to be proud and still feel lost. You are allowed to love someone and also have been hurt by them. You are allowed to set a boundary and still feel the grief of it. Perhaps wisdom is not the ability to resolve contradiction. Perhaps wisdom is the ability to sit inside it without fleeing and discover what quietly lives there. To make room for the third possibility, to stay in the space that isn't certain and to let yourself live it, slowly, step by step, without needing to arrive anywhere before you're ready. That is not confusion. That is growth in its most honest form. If this reached something true in you today, subscribe to the channel and help this kind of content reach more people who need it. I'll see you in the next one.